Look at that. It's in the sky. It's not a bird, a plane, or even Superman. A drone is what it is. Most likely on a delivery run. Doesn't that sound futuristic? It's true though. Shortly, drones will be a common sight in the sky. First, let's learn a bit about these cool flying machines. First, let's look at how drones are changing our lives. Technically, drones are an innovative invention and a brilliant idea. A shining example of technological progress they are. Would you like to know how drones are revolutionizing the world? What a clever idea. Most toy stores or department stores sell drones for less than $50 today. Using drones for energy production is the future. Number 1. How crazy would the world be without drones in renewable energy? Drones in renewable energy may seem crazy if you've never considered them before. Sometimes working in a particular industry gives you a blinkered view, so you must step back and look at how the rest of the world sees things. While drone operation is still relatively new, you often have to look at how much it has changed our workplaces in recent years. This is despite being a relatively young industry. The innovative solutions we see every day can be difficult to explain to someone because everyone has an opinion or experience with drones these days. An industry insider wouldn't be surprised, but most people need help understanding it. In the sky, drones fly, don't they? Number 2. Supermarket powered by solar energy. Solar panels are installed on top of houses, but climate change is impacting the world. To reverse the damage we're causing, every solution must be explored. As a result, supermarket roofs will become home to waves of solar panels. This makes perfect sense. A local supermarket recently had this done, and we first noticed the enormous amount of scaffolding required to get those panels to the roof. Drones would be suitable for this. Maintenance is also required in addition to heavy lifting. Construction drones have yet to be developed to lift large items like this into place, but they're not too far away with innovative solutions in development. Number 3. Wind farm. How far away is it? You're bound to do what you're used to in this situation if you stroll along the beach in the evening. That's not it. I'm back in the room. You see the light and say, "Oh, look, a boat." Sometimes you need to see more than one light. You see many stationary lights. You can spot an entire wind farm full of them in the distance. When you think about it, how do you think they access those? A ladder, then a boat? What kind of cherry picker ships do they make? It's 140 meters high. It would take a large boat to do that. Drones aren't just a niche industry. We find them everywhere. They're becoming a part of our everyday lives in the blink of an eye. Number 4. Solar power industry drones. There's more to it than just the tops of buildings. We need more powerful solar farms to generate power for whole towns and cities. Solar farms will be necessary on a large scale as it takes 4 to 5 acres to produce 1 megawatt of power, enough to power around 650 homes. Such large areas require a lot of maintenance and construction. The amount of renewable energy-equipped land needed to supply a town of 6,500 homes is around 500 acres, a substantial estate. That's bigger than Monaco. Imagine what drones would do in such a scenario. In the initial planning of a site, aerial data and mapping information provided by drones can be immensely helpful and ensure that space is used effectively. Again, drones can be used for security to monitor the entire site from above. Thermal cameras highlighting cold spots on panels during the day can now detect unauthorized people roaming your site at night. Inspection drones allow us to regularly monitor equipment at height, eliminating the need to send up an engineer when it's not necessary. Data and imagery provided by an aerial survey can significantly reduce the time required to repair or install such equipment and make it easier to diagnose issues in advance. In light of the ever-growing use of solar as a renewable energy source, monitoring and maintaining equipment's efficiency will become increasingly critical. Drones are the perfect solution for solar power operators. Number 5. The wind power industry and drones. Rampion Offshore Wind Farm covers nearly 30 square miles of the southern coast of England and stands 140 meters tall. With the government planning to quadruple offshore wind power by 2030, many more offshore wind farms will be in the future. It's easy to see how fast this industry is growing when you consider that by early 2020 there will be over 7,000 onshore wind turbines in the UK. The latest giant blades reach 350 feet in length for one blade. How do you inspect something that big? Wind turbines are challenging to inspect, whether on land or sea. Drones, however, allow us to get up close and personal with monolithic structures. drones have become the only way to check a turbine standing 80 plus feet. A high-quality camera mounted on an aerial platform is simply the only solution for maintaining these giants from the bolts at the base to the leading edge. Number 6. Wave-powered drones. In addition to solar and wind power, harnessing wave power or tidal stream energy can also reduce our dependence on fossil fuels. Compared with solar and wind farms, the cost of installing a wave or tidal energy power installation are often much higher. Thus, protecting such an investment is even more critical. The ILA project was based onshore using incoming waves, but most installations are located in open water. Drones are a safe way to monitor and inspect these facilities when getting up close may cause damage. A drone operator can conduct inspections without a boat where these systems are installed near the shore. A boat and crew should be dispatched only if the aerial inspection reveals anything of concern. Number 7. The use of drones in the oil and gas industry. To meet government standards, the oil and gas industry relies heavily on inspections of its infrastructure. Almost every oil rig and pipeline site in the world could soon be equipped with mini flying machines thanks to the advantages they can provide. Current industry practices include using drones to detect damage, corrosion, and other maintenance issues. Geo-referenced orthomosaics of entire gas plant sites can be created in just a few hours from drone footage, providing up-to-date timelines and high-resolution maps and keeping operations running smoothly. Drones can be used in various ways for oil and gas surveying. In addition to monitoring installations, tracking resources, assessing safety requirements, coordinating activities, and tracking progress, operators use drones to monitor projects. Since drones eliminate the need for employees to enter dangerous locations associated with the oil and gas industry, they are particularly useful in the sector. Before drones were invented, inspecting hard-to-reach areas would have been extremely risky and difficult. With a drone, an operator can now take pictures, create maps, and even create a 3D model of a holding tank set decking. Oil and gas operators can use drones to obtain images of flare stack heads to detect structural damage without sending industrial climbers into dangerous situations. So that's all for today. What do you guys think of this video? Please share your review of what you think of the video. Hope you liked this video. If you did, remember to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Stay tuned as we'll come up with many more entertaining educational videos. Till then, goodbye.